Welcome back. Let's talk about ban the hard copies. It's time for you to ban all those books that you are holding. It's time for you to ban all those shelves that are in your house. I know most of academics they have got books and books in their houses, and I think it's now time for you to take advantages of soft copies in literature review. There are so many advantages that things have changed, the times is changing, and it's changing so fast. So we need also to adjust. We need also to take advantage of the technology by embracing it in our academic journey. It's actually very important. There are so many advantages that are coming with technology. There are so many advantages that are coming with the that are coming with the digital revolution that we need to take. We need to make use of to make sure that we save money and we save a lot of time during our studies. And the hard copy is a printed version of data held in a computers, and printed books, articles, newspapers are one of those examples. And the soft copy is an electronic copy of some kind of data, such as a file viewed on computer's display or transmitted as an email attachment. And unprinted books and printed articles and online newspapers are all examples of soft copies that we can think of. And the difference between soft copy and hard copy, I'm not gonna say a lot of that, but maybe just to highlight is some few of them is they are physically available in terms of hard copies. You can actually see them, you can actually touch them, as opposed to soft copies that are not physically available and you cannot also touch them. And when it comes to the weight, hard copy they carry is weight. You can actually that's one thing that we can agree that books are actually heavy. But when it comes to soft copies, we actually talk of megabyte, we actually talk of gigabyte. So that's some of the advantages, some of the differences of a soft and a hard copy. And the advantages, let's just quickly go to the advantages. That is the reason I am encouraging all of you to drop all the hard copies that we have. As to try by all means to cut all the hard copies. I'm not sure by what percentage. Personally, I think I have managed to cut my hard copies by 95%. 95% of my reading is actually soft copies, and just 5% or even less it's hard copies. There are so many advantages of using soft copies. One big advantage is you can move. Actually, you can move from one place to another easily with the thousands of books, and especially with the use of now Google Drive. If you are using if you are using the cloud to save all your information, you might not even need to travel with those books, because wherever you go, if you can access the Google Drive, then you can easily access all your information. So it's actually very important for you to take use of this advantage, because in most cases, some of the people are far away from towns, far away from the libraries, are far away from the universities, because some of them they are studying part time. But if you can make use of these soft copies, I can tell you you are going to benefit quite a lot. Then when making notes, you can just make use of the copy and the paste function, which is one of the functions which is actually very beneficial, especially as a student, especially in the era when we have got most people who cannot type, who freezes in front of a computer. So you can actually make use of just the copy and paste function. Then they are actually easily accessible. All those documents are actually easily accessible. I know some of them they can restrict you if you are not registered to any university. You might not access some of the databases, but much of them you can access them if you just go to Google Scholar. You can be able to access millions of documents. All you need is just your laptop and the internet anytime. Another advantage of using soft copy, they are easy to cite. They are actually easy to cite. which is one advantage that I have also seen. You can actually copy the title, paste it in your referencing tool. If you are using my bib, I told you that I normally use my bib. There are so many referencing tools. If you have not listened that lecture, please go and listen that video on the referencing tools, and choose the one that you're gonna need to use or that you prefer to use. Then you can just paste that title there, search it, then that referencing tool goes look for those, search for the article for okay, then it just reference it for you. So that easy. So it's actually easy for you to do that than when you are doing the books. It's actually one of the issues that it takes time. You have to type, you have to do this and that. They take up to less space than what hard copies. As I said, you can carry thousands of them in your computer. You don't need the thousands of space to store those books, like in the case of hard copies. Spaces are very expensive these days. Space is actually very expensive. You can't afford to have a house just reserved as just a library. It's actually very difficult to do. And also with these soft copies, you can read wherever you are. You can actually even read on your bed. You can read in the kitchen. Anywhere you are, you can just read. So it's actually one of the things that you can do. You can also share them. You can send them electronically without incurring a cost. Then another important thing that you would love, it's easy to scan. With books, to scan pages, you have to open pages, scanning those small font, and it's actually very difficult. But with the use of soft copies, you can actually enlarge the font, make the font much bigger, and you can just scan, look for the word that you're looking for, the keyword that you're looking for. It's actually easy. If you don't want to do that, you can use actually the find function, whereby you can just type the keyword that you're looking in a document, and all the word comes in. If there are no document, it can actually tells you that no, there are no document, there's no word that you're looking for in this document, and immediately you can just put it away, because you don't want to waste time reading an article that does not have information that you're looking for. Then the most important thing, you can actually integrate the document with the different other software or different other apps, like all the chat PDF or summarisers. You can actually make use of all those things and integrate them. So there are so many advantages that we can talk about. You can even integrate it with the Mandarin, for example. You can save this document in Mandarin if you don't know. So you can actually integrate all that information that you're doing with the different other softwares, and it makes actually your study life, it makes it very easy. So let's go and burn those hard copies in our houses. Let's go and burn them. Let's go and tear them. Let's go and throw them away. We need us to make, if you want your life to be very easy as an academic, you need to embrace technology, and you will see that it's actually going to be easy for you. You can save time, you can save money, you can save, a lot of it comes with a lot of benefit. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.